Canadian rock legends, The Trews, are coming back to Saskatchewan next month. John Angus MacDonald and Colin MacDonald join me now. Good morning, gentlemen.
How's it going?
Morning.
Great. So this is quite the tour. Now it's kind of been broken up into parts. You did some dates across the country last year. Now back with this leg. You start in Vancouver and then head west. So 2 Saskatchewan shows, February 18th, Saskatoon, the 19th in Regina. And you have done this for a long time now. Does it get any easier touring across the country in the middle of winter?
I don't know if it gets easier. It gets more predictable. I mean, we know what to expect. You know, pretty much expect the unexpected and expect snow, expect cold weather, but also expect people to come out. Like, one thing about Canadian fans is they just aren't deterred by the elements. We just had a sold-out show in Niagara during a blizzard. You know, 3,700 people showed up
awesome.
when we thought there might be crickets. But Canadian fans are tough. They know how to brave the weather. And, you know, in the winter, I feel like I got to get out of the house and go see my neighbors and listen to some music. So I think it's a good time to tour for those reasons.
Yeah, it makes sense. And I mean, seeing the Trews live is a definitely full body warmth experience. This is the Bloody Light tour in support of the album. This is, I think, the 8th album now, and you're still making hits, right? From the One-Eyed Trouser days, and then last year the Breakdown was huge. So did you ever think it would turn into this? I mean, we're coming up on 30 years here, guys.
We say 20, but you know, go ahead. You can
okay.
Say 20.
Well, it depends on how you gauge it, but.
Yeah, it's a great privilege. It's an honor. It's unbelievable to be able to still have success this far into it, and we don't take any of it for granted. And without our loyal fans across the country, we wouldn't be able to do it. So we like to get out and play for them once every couple of years, all across Canada. So we're really looking forward to it. It's really a great feeling to have new music that's relevant and people are receiving well. So yeah, we're looking forward to it.
You've done a lot of interesting things over the years. You debuted Hold Me in Your Arms at the 2007 Grey Cup. You did a crowdfunding campaign for the 2014 album. You did some NFTs a few years ago. Do you like experimenting with things like that?
Yeah, I don't think you have a choice in the new music world. It's changing every day. We just have to kind of roll with it as we go along if we want to keep doing it. So we look at all the new ways of promoting music as a challenge that we're willing to rise to. How do you feel, John Angus?
Well, I just think, like, we're in the business of making music, and other people are in the business of, you know, getting that music into people's ears. So you kind of have to roll with the times, and like what Colin just said, whatever's sort of happening. You know, the music industry has always lost when they've resisted the times, when they've resisted the technology, when, you know, I don't think anybody benefited from suing Napster, you know what I mean? Like, the inevitable happened anyway. So we got to focus on the music and putting on great shows, and just know that the industry is going to be completely different in 10 years than it is today. And it was completely different 10 years ago, and it was completely different 30 years ago when we may have started in the basement when we were kids. But anyway, you know, it's one of those things that I think resisting it is futile, and it's also a waste of energy.
Mm-hmm. Well, as you said, one thing that remains constant, the music and the live shows, and we get to see that in Saskatoon, February 18th, Coors Event Center, Casino Regina, February 19th. Thank you guys so much for a few minutes. Travel safe, and we'll see you in a few weeks.
Thanks.
Looking forward to getting out there. Thanks for having us.